Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make a heath bar cake. We're going to go the easy route, and we're going to use the Duncan Hines German chocolate mix. So first you get all your ingredients, and this calls for the cake mix and 3 large eggs and 1 1/4 cup water and 1/3 a cup of vegetable oil. So I don't like to use too much vegetable oil. It's up to you. You can use the full 1/3. I don't. I just use a cupful. It works the same either way. It's up to you. Okay, and then you're just going to blend your ingredients all together. And I'm probably just going to pause it for just a second just because I don't want it to be too loud. Okay, I'm back. So I mixed the batter. So now you get your cake pan. I'm going to use just a small square cake pan. It's up to you. It just depends on how much cake you want to use. This one usually can make up to a 13 by 9 inch. So it just depends on which pan you want. The reason I'm only using a small one is because I also want to make some cupcakes with the batter. Okay, so I'm just spraying it with pan so the cake doesn't stick. And I'm just going to pour some batter in the cake pan. Now you don't want to fill it up to the top because then it's going to start to get fluffy and it'll overflow. So just make enough. So I poured in the batter and now I'm just kind of smoothing it out. And again, remember, don't fill it up to the top because you don't want it to go over the pan. Now I'm going to stick it in the oven. And because it's a small cake, we're probably going to do 15-20 minutes. And you don't want to put it on the bottom rack because you don't want the cake to burn. Okay, I've let the cake cool for 10 minutes so it's nice and cold. Now what we're going to do is we're going to poke holes in it. Now the sizes depend on how big you want them. You can do them small, you can do them big. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. I do mine pretty big because I like it really sweet. So I'm just going to poke holes all in the cake. And again, this is just depending on how many you want, how big you want them. Now, you're going to pour the condensed milk in your holes. Okay, when you feel like you've had enough, kind of just mix it in to the holes so it falls into the cake mix. And now you pour caramel. This again just depends on how much you like. And you pour it into the holes. I like mine really sweet, so pour in a whole bunch. You're going to top it off. And I just use the whipped topping. You don't want this to be frozen, so just make sure that you get it out a little bit before you have to dress the cake. Now this is the last part. This is where you're going to put the heath bar candy in. Now I use a cheese grater. And this is depending on how many you want again. Just depends on the size of the cake too. You don't want to add too much candy unless you like a lot of candy. Now I'm just breaking up the pieces of candy and just topping it on there. For this cake, I'm only going to use about half the candy bar since it's a smaller cake. And now you just put more caramel on the top, however you want the design to be. You got to put it in the refrigerator because the Cool Whip will start to melt, and it tastes better cold. Thank you.